Well. Welcome.
Hello.
Dave, how are we doing?
We're good. How are you doing?
Excellent, thanks very much.
Long time no see.
Yeah, we're glad to see everybody out there. We see that some of you are already joining. My name is Tom. This is Dave. We are called the Blow-Ins. You probably already know that, but if you're here for, I don't know, one of those other crazy reasons.
You lucky people if you've stumbled on us by accident.
So lucky. Jeez, your lives are changed now. I suppose let's do what we normally do and play a song, and then we can have a little chat with the fine folks in chat.
Everyone's
see what
settling.
everybody's up to. I'm going to start off with Peter Sarstedt. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to let you
again.
say that.
Turn that off and start again.
Start all over again, Dave.
Go back.
You say it. Sarstedt.
Peter Sarstedt.
Sarstedt song. This is quickly becoming one of my favorites anyways. This is Where Do You Go To, My Lovely.
If there's a big crash during the song, it's my pint holder falling out.
Okay,
off the stand.
don't do that.
You can see it's not safe.
Okay, very important stuff there.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. You talk like Marlene Dietrich, and you dance like Zizi Jean-Mer. Your clothes are all made by Balmain, and there's diamonds and pearls in your hair. Yes, there are. You live in a fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint-Michel, where you keep your Rolling Stones records and a friend of Sasha Distel. Yes, you do. But where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head. Yes, I do. I've seen all your qualifications you got from the Sorbonne, and the painting you stole from Picasso. Your loveliness goes on and on. Yes, it does. When you go on your summer vacation, you go to Juan-les-Pins with your carefully designed topless swimsuit. You get an even suntan on your back and on your legs. And when the snow falls, you're found in St. Moritz with the others of the jet set, and you sip your Napoleon brandy, but you never get your lips wet. No, you don't. But where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Won't you tell me the thoughts that surround you? I want to look inside your head. Yes, I do. Your name, it is heard in high places. You know, the Aga Khan, he sent you a racehorse for Christmas, and you keep it just for fun, for a laugh. Ha, ha. They say that when you get married, it'll be to a millionaire, but they don't realize where you came from, and they wonder if they really care or give a damn. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head. Yes, I do. I remember the back streets of Naples, 2 children begging in rags, both touched with a burning ambition to shake off their lonely born tags. So they try. So look into my face, Marie Claire, and remember just who you are. Then go and forget me forever, but I know you still bear the scar deep inside. I know where you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed. I know the thoughts that surround you, 'cause I can look inside your head.
There's a lot of reverb on that, Dave.
Dramatic ending.
It is. Hello, everybody. That was Peter Sarstedt with "Where Do You Go to My Lovely," one of my favorites. Oh, we're already getting lots and lots of hellos there. So some of them have scrolled off the screen. I see the first one is Bruce and Pat. Hello, Bruce and Pat. Yeah. Ready for the clapping? You always are. You got the clapping thing down, that's for sure. Hans, how we doing? Thorsten, excellent. Good. Evan and Matt are checked in. Very good. Norman. Chuck. Oh, hi, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Chuck is with guests as well. Very, very good. Good to see you. And what do we got?
Catherine, Terry, Ina, Trevor. Wow, loads of people.
Hi, loads of people. Alan's there.
Evening,
the
Alan.
Rolls are on. Andy Walker.
He's in Cornwall. Beautiful.
Okay. That's fantastic. Welcome, everybody. We're going to give a chance for everybody to make sure that love the singing. Hey, thanks very much. We love that you're loving the singing. Make sure that everybody gets a chance to jump on. Let's see. Come to Dingle for tour for the hedgerows. Wow. Do we have a surprise for you, Alan?
You want to see hedgerows?
You want to see hedgerows? Come on now.
Stay tuned.
I suppose we should probably maybe do an Irishy song, will we? Oh, coffee. Great idea.
No beer this week.
No beer this week at all.
There's a Walker and Martin bubble going on out there. Very good. This is going to be, well, it's a pretty simple song, isn't it? It's a song about a jug of punch.
Big jug of punch.
Big jug of punch.
Big jug of punch.
What would you call that nowadays?
Big jug of punch.
Big jug of punch.
Empty jug of punch.
Got that right. You got that right. Hello, Shannon. Oh, good. Glad to see that. We were on Reddit earlier, and apparently there was a little bit of freezing frame ago. Although we did check back on that. I think it was just you, Shannon. So sorry.
Look good to us.
Hey, Samu.
Hello, my family.
One pleasant evening in the month of June, as I was sitting with my glass and spoon, a small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally. A small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the jug of punch.
I want to hear those claps, Amara, nice and loud.
Ah, what more diversion can a man desire? You sit him there by a snug turf fire, upon his knee a pretty wench, and on the table a jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally. Upon his knee a pretty wench, and on the table a jug of punch. Let the doctors come with all their art, they'll make no impression upon my heart. Even a cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of the jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally. Even a cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of the jug of punch.
Did you say snug? Snug outside?
Snug outside, yeah.
Okay,
That makes sense. I'll explain to you later.
That's not the words I've been using for the last 7 years.
Then this next verse applies to you.
Sorry in advance.
And if I get drunk, well, the money's me own. And if they don't like me, they can leave me alone. I'll tune me fiddle and I'll rustle me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally. I'll tune me fiddle and I'll rustle me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And when I'm dead,
What's that?
and in my grave no costly tombstone will I have, just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-rally. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet.
Ooh, those are some strong teas there, Dave.
Good.
All right, Jug of Punch. Ooh. Oh, hello, Germany.
Do we want to sing songs for it? Of course we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Tom lets me, I'd like to sing it.
Okay.
We'll do it in a bit, will we?
Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that. So, this particular view, backed by popular demand, we did ask whether or not people were fond of the other view that we had last week, and the resounding answer was no. So we're back.
We listened.
Yeah, we listened. We listened to people.
Yeah. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate that. This is easier anyway, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's good.
Right. We did get that request. Are we going to do that now? Don't have to, but we can.
Can't we?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Go on then.
Okay. This is Song for Ireland.
It's because I haven't thought of anything else.
Okay. I'm going to have to bring it up myself here. In the ghetto. We should get some more Elvis, that's for sure. Do you know that one, Dave?
No, but
I'd like to learn it.
In the ghetto.
You do the callback in the ghetto.
Maybe that's the one I'll take on for my lead vocal.
Your first lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did sing on the night Frank Sinatra died. I did sing lead vocal in my that band over there. I sang
Did you?
the do. I did it my way.
You sang My Way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That coming next week, folks.
There we go.
Tom sings My Way.
I had a 5-piece backing band, Dave. So if you can arrange that for next week, I'll do it. Throw in the old tux and we'll get
Got a
the job
looper
done.
pedal. Oh, I was going to bring that, wasn't
You were. Sweet. Chippa in the house. How we doing, sir?
I? Hey, Todd. How's Florida?
walking all the day by tall towers where falcons build their nests. And silver wings they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. Saw a black head against the sky, where twisted rocks may come down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Saw one touch the bow, he played a reel which seemed so grand and gay. Stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam we found Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Laughing all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Telling jokes and news and singing songs to while the time away. We watch the Galway salmon run like silver dancing, darting in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no one had to fight. Waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light, sleeping where the falcons fly. They twist and turn all in your real blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. And I sang a song for Ireland.
There we go, Song for Ireland. It's a lovely melody on that song, I have to say.
Thank you
Quite
for the
like it.
request.
Yeah, very, very nice. Saw a few more coming in. Ooh. Ticho's looking for more Elvis. More Elvis is always the answer. Yeah, I don't disagree. Maybe we'll do some kind of old school Elvis at some stage. We got a little bit of that. I have to look over here, by the way, because that's where my chat is happening. When's the last time? Todd asks when the last time we did Rattlin Bog. Did we do it last week?
Nope, haven't done that for about 3 or 4 weeks now.
Okay, well maybe we're gonna have to add that to the list. So
Oh goodness.
no worries about that, Patrick. We appreciate that. There was something I was going to say. What was it I was going to say, Dave?
Tell them about Tumbleweed while they're all in there.
Oh, Tumbleweed. Yeah, sure. So Tumbleweed Fest, let me jump over here, is a music festival that happens every year over on the west coast of the United States in the state of Washington in the Richland area. And this year, because of the whole COVID thing, they had to make it virtual. So they made 8 separate stages, virtual stages, 60-plus performers, and they had some pre-recorded and some live performances that occurred over last weekend. But now all of those performances are up on the website, which you can see right now.
Over there somewhere.
Yeah. tumbleweedmusicfestival.org. So you can go check out our performance. We're on the south stage, I believe. That sounds
With lots of
about
other great people.
Yeah, and there's many other wonderful. So if you like this kind of music and many other styles of music, if you like music, go check it out for sure. tumbleweedmusicfestival.org, and that will get you where you need to go. Check it out and support some of those musicians as well, and check out our set. Let us know what you thought.
Our friend Hank is on there, and his son Hank.
Oh yeah,
And, yeah.
absolutely. Very good.
Some other great performers. Oh,
Brian
Harmony
do it
Ridge are on
this
there
year?
too.
Did Brian do it this year?
No, Harmony Ridge are on there though, weren't they?
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
very
also Chuck was telling me there's also like a access to a 50-something minute set of theirs as well that they recorded.
Wow.
So yeah, they're great. Apparently they did a lot of their really good stuff that night as well.
Yeah, cool.
So check out Harmony Ridge on there.
It does what it says in the name. They got some mad harmonies going on in that thing.
Oh. Hi Paul. Paul Hopcroft's there. Can we wave at him? He's only over there.
Oh, you meant over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He's over
I
there.
just waved over there.
Hi Chip. Chip is saying happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to
Happy
you.
Sunday
Chipper.
indeed. So, the 21st of September is the new date that has been set for opening the pubs. They're still here in Ireland. There's still going to be some requirements, obviously, social distancing and whatnot. But they're going to open all the pubs in general. I don't know whether that's going to mean music or not.
I don't think so.
Probably not, because most of the places that we're playing currently are open anyways because they're serving
There's
food.
food. So.
And because of capacity reasons.
And closing. Well, there's closing time restrictions as well at the minute, which
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
That
assuming are going to be pushed back a little bit. So that might change things a little
Yeah,
bit.
who knows? But exciting stuff anyways. I mean, if only I just get to walk down the road and sit up. Well, I can't sit up at the bar. That's not going to be bar service there.
Nope.
But I can find myself a
Got to
table
sit
in
at
the
a
corner
quiet table.
and have a few pints. I will look forward to that.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
if you're around on Monday the 21st, that's the first night they're going to be open. You'll find us somewhere. Sitting somewhere.
Sitting somewhere. That's
Sitting in our bubble.
For sure.
Sitting in a bubble of pints. That's the collective noun for pints now.
Yeah. Yeah. A bubble of pints.
Let's do Hills Donegal for the crack.
All right, come on.
This link's too long.
Okay. Hills of Donegal. 2, 3, 4.
This is a farewell to Chuck.
There you go.
You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, and the cry of the old banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, North and south to keep them out, by God, and build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, and legalize them all. And we have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Late night clubs and all night pubs, blackjack and roulette. Mel Gibson, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a band. In a show could then be known for its multi-millionaires. Well, Donald Trump would like a chump to live on solitaire. And if they could, that build a wall around old Donegal. North and south to keep them out, by God, and build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, and legalize them all. And we have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. To stand on top of Donegal would give me such a thrill. And to hear them saying Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. In a show could then be no World Cup. Don't say that. There's a wall that's steep but it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. North and south to keep them out, by God, and build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, and legalize them all. And we have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Got most of them, Dave.
Mr. Punchline out.
Songs don't have punchlines. The hills of Donegal, or most of it. 9/10 of it.
Distracted by my own thoughts during that.
It do be like that sometimes.
I was thinking in that second verse of all the celebrities that they name.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, who'd have thought 25 years ago when that song was written, that out of Mel Gibson, Mike Tyson, and Donald Trump, who would be the one you like most out of those three would be Mike Tyson. The most likable one out of those three.
Wow, yeah, there's a shower thought for you. That's very good.
Anyway, that all depends on your personal opinion.
I suppose it does, but
that's mine if you want it.
fairly ubiquitous, I'd say. Now, Ordinary Man. Yeah, we'll do that one for you. Give us a couple songs there, Thorsten, and we'll get to that one for you.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that one, did we?
Absolutely.
So let's do maybe Ring of Fire at some stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do it now.
We can finish with that. Right? That's what we were going to do Avicii then, weren't we? We could do that instead.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be thinking about the end already.
Yeah, you can't do
Just
that.
started.
How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a decent enough week? We haven't seen you all since last week, so let us know what the story is. If you have any news. Andy Cheatham, if you're out there, you got to let me know, because I've been thinking in my mind now, if you're a horn player, I want some of those horn sounds. So I don't know if you have a horn available to you and any kind of recording gear, but I might be tapping you up for some horn sounds.
Some horn samples.
Some horn sounds.
Yeah, that's not as bad as it sounds.
Horn samples, no. Horn samples, yeah. Wind instruments. Yeah. Who needs a pub when we can do this? Yeah, that's true, Evan. You're right. We do enjoy this very much. But there's 6 other nights for us, so.
That's true.
I'll take one of those nights in a pub. But you're absolutely right.
I just spent the other 6
this.
nights watching the other ones back.
That's true. And the only thing I want when I go into a pub is that nobody else is in there. It's just me on my own, but just one night out of the house in somebody else's
front room
permanent residence, and nobody else there.
Rich Thompson?
Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah, we'll have to get the ska band together for sure.
Oh, play me a blues song and fade down the lights. I'm as sad as a proud man can be sad tonight. So just let me dream on, oh, just let me sway, while the sweet violins and the saxophones play. And miss, you don't know me, but can't we pretend that we care for each other till the band reach the end? One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. Now they say love's for gamblers, oh the pendulum swings. I bet hard on love and I lost everything. So don't send me home now, put a shot in my arm, and we'll drink out old memories, and we'll drink in the dawn. And Mr. Bandleader, won't you play one more time? 'Cause I've good folding money in this pocket of mine. One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. And miss, you don't know me, but can't we pretend that we care for each other till the band reach the end? One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love. Waltzing's for dreamers and losers in love.
I would happily do an entire night of just Richard Thompson songs.
That'd be good. Better
The
get
man
moving.
can write a song, that is for sure. I love his stuff. That's what I'm going to go as for Halloween, Dave. Richard Thompson's
That's Richard
set
Thompson.
repertoire.
They might cancel Halloween, they said.
Yeah.
On the BBC website said that
Yeah,
about
I
the
saw
UK.
that. I saw that.
That'd be interesting. But it's like door to door, probably the worst thing you could do this time.
I would imagine
At
so,
this
just
moment in
handing
time.
out COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Trick or treat.
Trick.
What a treat. Hi,
Okay.
Philip. We don't know Hurdy-Gurdy Man. We could do some other Donovan, though.
Can we?
Yeah, we could do. We've done Universal Soldier before. And I used to do Catch the Wind as well.
Did.
Did once on a Reddit.
Will we do, let's do something, and then let's do 4.
Let's do Ordinary Man then.
Yeah, great. By request, Amara's waltzing. I'm gonna see those videos of the waltzing. Okay.
Who requested this one again?
It was it Hans? No, it was Thorsten.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's Thorsten.
And this is also for Nicholas in Seattle if he's watching.
Oh,
Who we
very
might
good.
be seeing
Yeah,
next
that's
month.
right. Indeed. We saw his performance of this. It was fantastic. He did a great job on it.
So that's why Anne wants to see
Look
the
at
guitar.
that.
That's why his mum wants to see the guitar. You see.
That's right. They're on now. Hello
Are
from
they
the
there?
Meshers.
Hi
Yeah.
guys.
Good to see you.
All right. A Peter Haynes song written by Peter Haynes but made famous by Christy Moore. Another cheery song about recession. Here we go.
3, 4. I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing grand. I had to work for everything I own. I never asked for a lot, was happy with what I got, enough to keep my family and my home. They say that times are hard, and they've handed me my cards. They say there's not the work to go around. And when the whistle goes, the gates will finally close. Tonight they're gonna shut this factory down. They'll tear it down. I never missed a day or went on strike for better pay. For 20 years I served them best I could. Now with a handshake and a check, it seems easy to forget loyalty through bad times and through good. And the owner says he's sad to see that things have got so bad, but the captains of industry won't let him lose. He still smokes a cigar, he drives a brand new car, still he takes his family on a cruise. He'll never lose. Well, it seems to me such a cruel irony. He's richer now than ever he was before. And now my check is spent and I can't afford the rent. One law for the rich, one for the poor. And every day I've tried to salvage some of my pride, to find some work so I might pay my way. But everywhere I go, the answer's always no. No work for anyone here today. No work today. No work today. And so condemned I stand, just an ordinary man, like thousands beside me in the queue. I watch me darling wife trying to make the best of life. God knows what the kids are going to do. As we are faced with this human waste, a generation cast aside. And as long as I live, I never will forgive. You stripped me of dignity and pride. You stripped me bare. You stripped me bare. No work today. No work today.
There we go. Yeah. Ordinary Man. I still can't get that harmony on that second one. I don't know if I just can't go that deep or just hear
You
it
go
wrong.
lower, don't you?
Yeah.
The one before that's nice though.
Yeah. That'll have to do. You want to do N17?
No. Did
No.
somebody request it?
No.
Because
but
otherwise, no.
We haven't done it. And or maybe Waterboys, Fisherman's Blues.
I'd rather do that.
Let's do that. So
Now?
yeah. So then we can do a slow one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Anne. Now, while you're putting that on, I can say that if anybody feels like doing so, feel free to drop something in the virtual tip jar. There's absolutely no obligation. We're very, very grateful for those who have and appreciative of those who do. So thank you very much for all who have. You can find the links, I believe, let me just make sure, in front of Dave down there. Both, there's a PayPal one as well as the one directly through our website. Like I said, no obligation, but feel free to drop something in. Thanks very much if you do. And thanks very much for being here, even if you don't.
Yes,
we're
indeed.
just happy you're here.
Here we are.
We're happy we're here. It's become a nice, relaxing part of my Sunday evening. I'm hoping people can't hear my stomach growling over this microphone right there.
Not enough food today?
Well, I don't know, yeah. something like that. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the Water Boys, aren't we?
Apparently.
I wish I was a fisherman, tumbling on the sea, far away from driving and its bitter memory, and casting out my sweet line with a band of men and love. No ceiling bearing down on me, save the starry sky above, and light in my head, you in my arms. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wish I was the brakeman on a hurling fever train, crashing headlong into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the feeling of the sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting the towns flashing by and a night that's full of soul, and light in my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I know I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me fast, and the chains all around me will fall away at last. And on this grand and fateful day, I will take thee in my hand, I will ride on a train, I will be the fisherman, a line in my hair, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Break down. Well, out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa. Out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go, some Water Boys. I don't think we've ever done that one on the
Have we
live
not?
stream before. No,
I'm surprised.
that's why I suggested it, as well as the other one, which you turned down quickly. So that is that.
I don't like the sawdust.
Yeah, I know you don't, but really don't. Hello, Pam and Gerard. Glad that you were able to jump on at least for a moment, anyways. It's good to have you here.
Welcome.
As long as you can be here. You can catch up to the rest afterwards. It'll all be recorded for historical
If you have to
reasons.
sneak off, we won't even know.
We won't even know.
Oh, what else is going on out there? David Gray, says Alan. Can we do a bit of David Gray? Maybe in a bit.
We got Evan. We've got Fields of Athenry on hold for one more week, but we promise you we will do that just for you next week. No problem at all. We're just giving that a 2-week rest, but we will get back to that one for sure. We know that you do enjoy it.
What we do have on the list for this week, which has been requested by Norman, is Green Fields of France.
Yeah.
Should we do that one now? We can do the Tommy Macon one a bit later.
Yeah.
Green Fields of France. Heavy,
Hang on,
heavy
yeah,
stuff.
take this off. Over encumbered with equipment.
Stuff, Dave. Okay.
This is Eric
Let's
Bogle, Greenfields of France. By request.
By what, Dave?
By request.
Good. I think I hit it
Like
twice.
magic.
actually, but
It's gone anyway.
yeah, it happened already.
Right. Let's not be laughing before we sing this song.
No, we can't be laughing. This is a very, very serious song. It is a song about a men's discussion over the site of a World War I gravestone. Gravestone of Willie McBride. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while in the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the great fallen of 1916. Well, I hope you die quick, and I hope you die clean. Or Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? And did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some loyal heart is your memory enshrined. And though you died back in 1916, to that loyal heart you're forever 19. Or are you a stranger without even a name, forever enshrined behind some old glass pane? In an old photograph, all torn, tattered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The sun shining down on those green fields of France. The warm wind blows gently and the red poppy stands. The trenches have vanished long under the plough. No gas, no barbed wire, no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses in mute witness stand to man's blind indifference to his fellow man. In a whole generation that were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? And I can't help but wonder, oh Willie McBride, do all those who lie here know why they died? Did you really believe them when they told you the cause? Did you really believe that this war would end wars? Well, the suffering, the sorrow, the glory, the shame, the killing and dying, it was all done in vain. Oh, Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest?
Green Fields of France, otherwise known as Willie McBride.
Thank you for the request.
Yeah, it's a lovely one. I do enjoy playing that. It's a good song. Now,
Thanks, Patrick.
where are we at? Where are we at?
We're about halfway through, Tom. Do you want to play a little video?
Sure. Are you? Is there anything you need?
I'm good, actually. I'm just going
Okay.
to sit here and enjoy it.
So we've been putting together just a quick little couple-minute video these last couple weeks, and we've been kind of enjoyed that.
Yeah, we actually got out together and shot some stuff this week.
We did. So we're going to do that now. Of course, we promised to bring you some footage of town. So let's see how that went. Okay. This week's video is going to be about A, town, B, not town, or C, definitely not town. We tried, but the weather didn't cooperate, so C it is. Instead, we're going to use this week's video to bid a fond farewell, at least for now, to our good friend Chuck, who's been living here in Ireland for the past few months and is just getting ready for his return flight back to the west coast of the United States, to the state of Washington where he's from. So what we're looking at here is a view from the high road that connects Ballyferreter, where I live, over to Ventry, roundabouts where Chuck is staying. And just in between where the land and the sky meet, you can see the waters off of the beach of Ventry that feed the Atlantic Ocean. And now we've stopped to collect Chuck, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get another great view. And you'll notice there are some palm trees, which not everybody expects when they come to Ireland, but it is a temperate zone, and so it can sustain some tropical-like plants, as it never really gets into the extremes of weather. I could have captured them a little bit better, but you can just see some of the oranges and purples and really bright whites that are contrasted against the green. Not quite as magnificent as the spectrum of colors you'd find in the autumnal magnificence that I had growing up in New England, but really can be quite striking, the colors against what would otherwise be a mainly green backdrop. And as we continue along Slayhead Drive, you see St. Catherine's Church there, followed immediately by Paddy O'Shea's pub, aptly named for the legendary Irish footballer Paddy O'Shea. Just a bit further down the road, and we've reached our destination, the very literally named Stonehouse Restaurant. This isn't a sponsored review, but we had a beautiful meal there, and it was lovely. We got to eat outside. It was an absolutely gorgeous day, and you can see that it's set up against the hill, which is very picturesque. And what you're not seeing, but you're about to see, is what it's looking out over, which is the Donegal forts, which are Iron Age promontory forts that sit right on the edge of a cliff that overlook the North Atlantic Ocean. The great weather and the amazing view made lunch that much more enjoyable, and was a fitting farewell as we said safe home to Chuck. Finally, as we look out over the North Atlantic and across the water there to the peninsula that's just to our south, which has Cahersiveen as well as Valentia Island, you can see just off of the coast there's a couple small little islands which I'll come back and zoom in on, the Skellig Islands. And they are of extreme cultural importance, not least because they were chosen as some of the filming locations for the last 3 films of the Star Wars franchise. So we'll zoom in on those locations now. These are the Skellig Islands, and the one that I'm going to zoom in on is Skellig Michael. If you're looking for it in the films, no spoilers, it's the location where they ultimately find Luke Skywalker. The establishing overhead shots come from Skellig Michael,
with many of the ground shots being shot around Ballyferriter, as well as other locations up and down the coast of Ireland. And that will finish out the video for this week.
Well,
Yep.
there's going to be some
I
trad
did-
enthusiasts looking for you.
I did that.
You did that.
I did that,
You
Dave.
played the Star Wars theme on the whistle.
I did play the Star Wars theme
Well
on the
done.
whistle, yeah.
I think that was excellent.
Right. So yeah, we will get into town. We tried. We actually took some stuff, but it was lashing
some,
rain when
yeah.
we were in town. It wasn't cooperating with us with our schedule. So we'll get there eventually. So that'll just have to tide us over. Now, will we get to?
We're getting further away from town.
I know.
We're out on
we're going
Slayhead now.
further away. There's not much left that we have to go over before
Which
we
town
get
are we
have to
looking to
town.
get to?
Yeah. Let's do Dirty Old Town.
Okay.
Well, I met my love by the gas yard wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. And I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Heard a siren from the dock. Saw a train got the night on fire. Smell the breeze on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. And I'll cut you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting,
Where are they drifting?
on the street. And cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gas yard wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. And I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
There we go. Dirty Old Town. Janice says, love hearing your music again. Thanks, Janice. Appreciate that. Terry and Mary here, getting some competition from the Seahawks game. Well,
Oh, no.
I think we play the Seahawks next week, right? So we won't have to
Oh.
worry about that competition next week. That's all right. Town next week, Evan. Kind of, we think, hopefully. Yeah.
I think so.
Has Dingle been nuked? Depends on what you mean by nuked. It certainly is a little bit different these days.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
different.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Still busy though.
About the video, Amara said that was quite different, wasn't it? Yeah, it was quite different, Amara. You're absolutely right. She also said, can you put on there, I love Uncle Tom's? Well, Uncle Tom's loves you as well, Amara. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I knew the quiz answer would be C. Yes, it wasn't a very difficult quiz this week, unfortunately. Just the circumstances we had to deal with. But
Yeah. Bad weather all week, really.
Yeah.
We drove around
except for the day
town.
that we were out there with on Chuck's farewell
Oh yeah,
lunch.
that was a good day.
Yeah.
And that's why we had to stay out there for the video.
Oh, Todd, we won't forget. I was just going to suggest to
Okay.
Dave that we
Okay,
do
okay.
Rattlin Bog.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay. Here's a song in list form. List form.
Go. 2, 3, 4.
Rattlin Bog, top.
Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, a limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch on the limb, and a limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg on the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that egg there was a bird, rare bird, a rattling bird on the egg on the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that bird there was a feather, rare feather, a rattling feather on the bird on the egg on the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. On that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea on the feather, and the feather on the bird on the egg on the nest on the twig on the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree in the hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh.
Mate, lost it.
Interesting guitar solo in the center of that.
It was too fast.
There we go. That's a fast one. For sure. Oh, I meant to ask, because that when I put the video on, it was blaring in my headphones. Was it blaring for everybody else as well, or just in my headphones? Let me know out there, because it was so loud.
It was loud.
I'll have to figure that out. Figure out what that is. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
What a lovely song that is.
Such deep meaning in that song. Now, good.
That one's done for a couple of weeks.
Will we do 4 Green Fields?
Sure.
We've never done this one before, so we're going to do this one now. Oh, still on. Effects. Good, Alan. Yeah. Well, I'll make sure that that you get a hedgerow call out next time. We don't want to. We don't want to piss off Big Hedgerow. They pay us loads, so. Yeah, we're gonna try this one.
The hedgerows are at their biggest this time of the year.
Sunday Fun Day, indeed. Sunday was my favorite pint day.
Yeah, those were the
Well,
days,
it was in my
weren't they?
top 7, anyways.
And one of our old stomping grounds is gone now. The Connor,
I know. Another one down. That's
the long-time
third-
landlord owner
Third
is
pub
gone.
we've lost since
Yeah, maybe.
COVID shutdown. That's a shame. Hopefully, there's not going to be many more. We shall see.
This is a sad song.
This is a sad song.
Bit of Tommy Makem.
performed?
What did I have? Said the fine old woman. What did I have? This proud old woman did say I had 4 green fields. Each one was a jewel, but strangers came and tried to take them from me. But my fine, strong sons, they fought to save my jewels. They fought and they died. And that was my grief, said she, a long time ago. Said the fine old woman, a long time ago. This proud old woman did say there was war and death, plundering and pillage. My children starved by mountain, valley, and sea, and their wailing cries, they shook the very heavens, and my 4 green fields ran red with their blood, said she. What have I now? Said the fine old woman. What have I now? This proud old woman did say I have 4 green fields. One of them's in bondage in strangers' hands that try to take it from me. But my sons have sons as brave as were their fathers. My 4 green fields will bloom once again, said she, and my 4 green fields will bloom once again, said she.
There we go, 4 green fields. I got some of the chords right. Well, that's good. Now,
It's quite sad.
that is quite sad. That's a sad one. There's lots of sad ones, Steve.
Yeah, we do a lot of sad ones. People are saying your video's lovely, by the way.
Oh,
And the sound was fine.
the sound is fine. So that's
You knew what you were doing.
That's what we were looking for.
Just wanted to hear them all say it to you.
I know. I just send out the line for the compliments and just reel them back in, Dave. Now, will we do?
What?
Well, no. You look like you're excited.
When's
about
Elvis coming? When's Elvis coming?
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do?
Do you want to do the 2 really rocky ones, or do you want to do the love
Yeah,
song?
sure. Why not?
Really?
I don't know.
I'm not going to play harmonica on it because it's cross out half an
Okay.
account.
It's not gonna. I mean, they're each about 20 seconds. So.
Yeah. Well, the other way I do them because I don't really know them. I just keep repeating the verses until
Well,
it's
that's
done.
that's what we do. We don't know songs, and we bring those songs that we don't know to you. So we hope you enjoy
It's gonna be terrible.
watching the songs that we don't know. This is
Smell this.
Elvis-y.
What are we, A? Yeah?
Hey,
I don't even know what order the verse is going. I'm just going to make it up.
Make it up.
Ready? Count it off.
Well, it's a 1 for the money, a 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, don't you step on my blue suede shoe. but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can burn my house, steal my car, drain my liquor from an old fruit jar, do anything that you wanna do, but honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
This is where we would have a guitar solo.
This is where I should play. I'm gonna go.
Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place, do anything that you wanna do, but honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's blue, blue, blue suede shoes, blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes, honey. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. You can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, get going, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's a blue, blue, blue suede shoes, a blue, blue, blue suede shoes, honey. A blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. A blue, blue, blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna around and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna around and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never going around and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gone around and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never gone around and you ain't no friend of mine. One more time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine.
There we go.
All right.
Some Elvis.
Should do more of that. That's fun.
Should we? Should we, Dave?
We should. That's fun.
Okay.
I mean, it's bad,
Hey.
but it's fun. The guitar's bad.
12-bar blues, why not?
Yeah.
Now, all right. I don't know. I've not been paying attention to where we are time-wise.
I can see for you.
Okay. We're...
Oh, we've got
about
20 minutes.
So we're good. 15, 20.
You want to do Johnny Cash in a while, so we better do a few more other ones.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. What do we have? What do you do? Rose of Tralee.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what else were you going to do after Hound Dog and...
That's true. It goes straight into Rose of Tralee, doesn't it? It goes naturally into there.
Indeed.
Fine.
Rock and Rose of Tralee.
Rose of Tralee. Yeah, this is another happy one. She dies at the end of this one.
Good. Oh, good. Are you in G for this?
No. Ah.
Oh, yeah? I'm glad I checked with that.
Uh-huh.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Yes, do more, says Trevor. Trevor, I agree, mate.
Yes, do more.
We'll do the love song next week. It's a good one.
Okay, Rose of Tralee.
It's a little waltz from Kerry.
That's right. Not Carrie, my sister. Carrie, the county.
Definitely.
It was named after the county.
Norman likes one.
Oh, the pale moon was rising above the green mountain. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea when I strayed with my love to the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer. It was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the rose of Tralee. The cool shades of evening their mantles were spreading, and Mary, all smiling, sat listening to me. The moon through the valley, her pale rays were shining, when I won the heart of the rose of Tralee. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer, yet was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the rose of Tralee. On the far fields of India, mid war's bloody thunder, her voice was a solace and comfort to me. But the cold hand of death has now torn us asunder. I'm lonely tonight for my rose of Tralee. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer, yet was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the rose of Tralee. She was lovely and fair like the rose of the summer, yet was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the rose of Tralee. That made me love Mary, the rose of Tralee.
Here we go. We got that. Our one time of the year that we normally play that, which is normally around
now.
the Roads of Tralee.
And the Roads of Tree's on.
And that's it.
I wanted to get the longest Rallantando into that last chorus.
It was a long one.
I tried to slow it down.
We're
as
going to
much
hold
as
off
I
till
could.
maybe next week and come back in with
Finish
it.
it.
Yeah. That stands in stark contrast, I think, to the Elvis stuff.
I was still in Elvis mode in my
rock.
head for the first verse, though. I could hear it in there. You know, the sort of theatrical nature of it. Sorry, then.
Now,
Good. We got time for a few more. We haven't done any clapping ones yet for Bruce and Pat. Pat, which clapping ones do you want to do today?
Well, I mean, you can clap to any of them.
Yeah, you know what they mean, though.
You can clap to Rose of Tralee.
We'll waltz clap.
Right. Ring of Fire, please. Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah,
we'll do that
in a minute.
We're going to do one clappy one.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Ring of Fire.
Which clappy one do you want to do? Whiskey, Wild, or Dicey? They're the three.
Do Dicey.
Dicey?
Dicey. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult because for me it's difficult to remember without the clapping part.
Yeah.
So
it is funny.
You're all going to have to do your
two of
job
us.
on that side, and maybe you can clap loud enough for us to hear it over here because...
Thanks, Judy. We don't do that song very often.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
It's a little bawdy number.
Yeah.
Actually, there's more verses that are even bawdier, which we haven't worked in yet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. It's about a woman from Dublin who's fond of the drink, and she needs to fund that, and she's a woman of the night, a woman of the evening. Well loved.
Vampire.
That's right. Vampire. And you're going to do this in C.
Nope.
F?
But the other chord is C.
Yeah, well, I was 50-50.
If you can remember both of them, you're doing well.
It just sort of came out. I didn't even think about it.
There will be mistakes.
Okay, Bruce and Pat are ready. Here we go.
Okay. Warm up them hands.
Oh, poor old Dicey Reilly. You going to join in?
Yeah, but I that.
Okay. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it. That's weird. It's off each morning to the pub, and then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Here we go. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly.
I forgot to tell them where to clap, Dave.
Wait, what if they don't know where the clapping bit goes?
Just carry on. I'll make sure that we get it.
Okay. Well, she walks along Fitzgibbon Street with an independent air, and then it's down by Summerhill, and as all the people stare,
Bruce has got it covered.
she says it's nearly 1:30, and it's time I had another little one. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Ah, poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup.
Clap, clap.
Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up.
Clap, clap.
It's up each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly.
Very difficult to say that.
What a tutorial that
Very
was.
difficult.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, long ago when men were men and fancied May oblong, or lovely Becky Cooper or Maggie's Merry One.
Only two claps.
Woman
Only
put
two
him off to
claps.
shame.
Sorry, Dave.
Is it done
Murray.
No. Well, it's
Two
two
claps.
followed by two.
Yeah. Okay, just separate those. Okay.
Separate the claps out.
Yeah,
Okay.
carry on.
I'm going to start that verse again because you ruined it.
Well, if you have to, Dave.
Well, long ago when men were men and fancied May oblong, or lovely Becky Cooper or Maggie's Merry One. One woman put them all to shame, just one was worthy of the name. And the name of the dame was Dicey Reilly. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Don't listen to him, Emery. I'll stick up for you.
This is not even the worst that this song has ever gone.
No, God, no. I'm hearing all the mistakes in the pub in my head.
Yeah.
Well, time went catching up with her like many pretty whores, and it's after you along the street before you're out the doors. Their looks all fade and the balance weighed, but out of all that great brigade, sure the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Oh, poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Once more, poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly.
There we go. Dicey Reilly. You got it in the end, Anne-Marie, so that's good. I see she would be happier having gotten it correct, and she did. And then she had a clapping solo there at the end. So we'll take the first two as the official ones and the rest as applause. We'll just apply that as applause credit.
We sure will.
Yeah. Thanks.
But during that first verse and the first chorus, I was hearing all the mistakes that we used to hear in the pub when we did that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
That's
And we used to tell them off.
Yeah.
Those days.
That's how it goes.
Mute those effects there while we have a chat.
Thank you, Bruce. Now. Oh. Boop.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are we going to do... Is this... Sorry.
No, do a couple more.
Okay.
Got loads of time yet.
Okay, great. We're going to do Ring of Fire.
Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah. I gotta fix that cable there. It's popping out of place. This is Johnny Cash.
Yeah, C major.
Ring of Fire in C. C. Did we used to do it in B flat?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
It's fine.
It was Sean
I'm
Brooks who
happy with
made me
it.
change. Johnny Banjo made me change to C.
Johnny Banjo. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. It used to be our opening song when we follow the Smoking Badgers in the Dingle pub, and they would be finishing with this song, and we would just pick it up and run with it.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
fun
we
night.
had.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming I can remember it. That's it.
Love is a burning thing. It makes a fire ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the rings went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Trevor made me laugh. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. But it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. One more time. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
There we go, Johnny Cash. We haven't done that one in
No,
ages.
last year,
Yonks.
really.
There it goes again. Oh,
I'm assuming my brother has taken over the keyboard from my sister-in-law. Judging
Maybe.
by that comment.
maybe.
That's not very relaxed, isn't it?
Drinking sounds for you.
Yes, thank you to everyone for their contributions again this week. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We've still got
good-
time for a couple
some
more.
good requests in there.
Yeah.
If you feel like dropping something in the virtual tip jar, the link for it is in front of Dave. There's a PayPal one, and there's one directly through the site. So either of those. No obligation whatsoever. Put in whatever you want. You've all been very, very generous already. So,
We really appreciate it.
yeah, we really do. That's very, very kind of everybody.
Now, should we do Sonny? I haven't done Sonny yet. Oh, Sonny, yeah.
We haven't done them in ages. Another one we haven't done in ages. I'm going to bring up the
Get them
chorus. Just
Yeah.
because.
Just in case.
Yeah.
What key did we do this in normally? B flat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is my sister-in-law. She's quiet, but you just don't know what to expect sometimes.
Just never know.
Yeah.
Right.
You're surprised, as you.
Sonny's Dream.
It is the one thing I miss about living out here is the curry houses in the UK. So good.
I get you. I follow you. I follow you.
Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Sonny lives on a farm, on a wide open space. And take off your shoes, stay out of the race. And lay down your head by the soft riverbed. Sonny always remembers the words Mama said. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Sonny works the land, though he's barely a man. There's not much to do, he does what he can. He sits by the window of his room on the stairs, watching the waves gently wash on the pier. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Many years have passed on, Sonny's old and alone. His daddy, the sailor, never came home. And sometimes he wonders what his life might have been. But from the grave, Mammy still haunts his dreams. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away.
Sonny's Dream. That's a Canadian song, isn't it?
I enjoyed that.
Originally.
Yeah, long time. Mary Black made that famous here, of course.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
It's time for us to go, Thomas.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know what we're going to finish up with?
Do you want to do some David Gray?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We want to thank everyone for coming out and for sticking around and for checking things out. And if you drop something in the tip jar, thank you very much. We appreciate that. If you didn't, we still appreciate you. Thanks very much for showing up. We're going to be back the same time, same place next week as well, so far as we know. Who knows? Maybe at that time, I don't even know what date it is. Are we going to be knowing whether or not? Well, pubs are going to be open, right?
What is it today? 13th? It's going to be the day before.
Day before. Ooh, dangerous.
It's like Christmas Eve.
All right. So we're going to finish up with this David Gray song.
Katniss Eve, that's it.
Hi, James, by the way. My nephew was snuck onto YouTube there and they didn't see him. I'm glad you made it at the end, James. Come on next week.
Thank you very much. We're going to finish up with this one.
Yes, thank
we'll see you next time.
By request, Rattlin. Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green or red.
turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. And Saturday I'm running wild and all the lights are changing from red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, now I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. And if you want it, come and get it, we're crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and failing now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and failing now. Babylon, Babylon. Suddenly all the lights in London shining, skies fading, red to blue. And I'm kicking through the autumn leaves and wondering where indeed you might be going to. And turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stairs, around to see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it, we're crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your